Greetings, light workers. Greetings, star seed. Greetings, all of you who take joy in analyzing and planning to be just a little bit better every day. Because, if you don't have a plan, you're going to fall into whomever plan that is around you. So this has been a perfect time here that we have been social distancing to take a good look at what it is that you really want in life and what exactly have you put in place to see that those things happen. Because this will pass and we will be thrown into whatever is new. But I have to stay grounded and I have to remember where my azimuth was shot, not where they shot me out of the water. So, Father, Mother God, we thank you for this reading. These cards have been prayed upon. I thank the Holy Spirit through me as me. I thank your ancestors who are here and assist in all readings. I thank you for breath that I may be clear as to who's running this thing. And I thank you, again, ancestors, for giving me the DNA to win. Ascended Masters, we're grateful for your guidance, as well as spirit guides. We thank you for showing up here in this reading. Okay, the first card that was pulled for today is service. I feel good when I can help others. So, it's a new week, and we want to know what it is that the people are going to need today. You know what you have. At this point, we've been doing this for a while. And if you have not picked a family member, a neighbor, or somebody to show up for, then it might be a good time to try it. And don't go crazy like I did and spend a whole day marketing for folks in the week, but you can start with one person that you may need some help, and if they don't, then try somebody else. Because if nothing else, this time has been a time for us to recognize how far we have gotten away from community and what are some small steps we can make to move back toward what was real from the beginning. So service is the card. That's the energy for today. It says put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love toward others. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and let everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. We have to learn to direct our green heart light energy through all thoughts, actions, and deeds. So, keeping our intentions and our vibrations high, we move into this Monday as stewards, as serving, as servers of our community. Whatever it is you can do to help, roll up your sleeves and let's see it. In this world of virtual life where we're on the phone, not necessarily even on the phone, texting and instant messaging, and we were already socially distant before we were mandated to be socially distant. So now might be a good time to look at your creative ability and find ways to be less socially distant. Now, still in compliance, but how can you, this asks about going into your heart space in everything you do. So how can we go into our heart space and translate that into giving yet staying under the mandated protocols, but giving from a less socially distant place. I think we can do it. So, moving on to what exactly is in our toolbox that allows us to be better and more of service, and that is the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and in action. So that says to me, be intentional. Figure what days it is you want to be of service and plot out a plan. Don't just fall into, oh yeah, somebody called, I guess I will help somebody today. Set an intention. The Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, in your choices, and in your action. Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. So instead of being frantic about people calling every 5 minutes, needing something, know that your intention is to serve and that you found joy, because that's our next card. That's from the chakras. We are being asked to find joy. So we find joy in our service because we are slow and steady and intentional about it. We're not just being willy-nilly pulled all over the place because other people need. We know other people need, we know we need. That is nothing that is an emergent need. It is no less important, but it is not an emergent need. So as the graceful Shaolin Master would flow or move like water, we are being asked to move like water, yet serve and be joyful in our serving. That doesn't sound like too hard a job, but if it has not been what you've been used to, it might be a little bit challenging. So who can you help in the flow of your day that would really make you happy doing so? And I would say anybody, as long as you schedule it, as long as you plan it, so that you're taking care of the things that you need to take care of for you, and serving others as a part of the way you are, as a part of how Miss Tony used to say back in the day, how you gonna carry it? Miss Tony said one time, how you gonna carry it? How you gonna carry it? We're gonna carry it like servants and stewards that we know that we are. We are not gonna be frazzled because we have a plan. Moving on to the final card, which is our Course of Miracles miracle of the day, and that is the knowing that my holiness shines bright and clear today. My holiness, my integrity, my righteousness, my ability to stand clearly in the gap, stand for others. It shines. Stand for myself. It shines. In this world, you can become a spotless mirror in which the holiness of the Creator shines forth from you to all around you. You can reflect heaven right here. So, is seeing you today and any day, most days, a small little reflection of heaven to those you meet? What are you calling forth with your words? And if you haven't quite gotten there, so that what you're calling forth with your words is better than the thing you see, then serve silently. You can smile behind your mask, you can smile with your eyes, and you can pick up some grocery items for those you know that don't drive, can't get out and around. So find ways to be of service. You have neighbors that are elderly and or sick, cut the grass for them. Check and see if they need medicine picked up. It's real easy. It just takes the time. You just have to take the time to set an intention to be a blessing to someone. So, we move forward with grace, in flow, being of service, recognizing the joy that comes from being of service. And that we can create a heaven-like atmosphere right here, whether or not the powers that be are going through every possible way they can to keep us afraid, to keep us depressed and sad. Take a straight left. Serve your friends and family in a graceful way, and find joy in knowing that you can create heaven and hell in a single day, right here where you stand. So what do you stand for? I ask this question often. What are you co-creating in your day today? I choose to find joy somewhere. I don't know, you guys, Mother's Day is coming up, and for me and some others, I know Mother has made her transition and she's not here in the physical, but we honor our mothers. She's our favorite girl, here or not here. What you gonna do for Mom? My tradition has been to plant yellow roses in my mom's absence around my property. So whenever I come out, as things begin to bloom, I see my mama. So I don't know what you're gonna do to keep the memory of your mom alive. But now might be the time to start thinking about it, particularly those who have lost their mothers within this last year, because it's one of the hardest Mother's Day ever. So it's a good time to put the plan in effect so that you just don't fall into it emotionally. Word to the wise. Anywho, moving on. Have the best April the 27th, Monday, 2020, of your choosing. Continue to be well. Look out for each other. And find joy in knowing you are part of the solution and not the problem.